Hey you all, just wanted to reach out and let you know what I'm feeling as of late, energy-wise. Like I've said in previous videos, my life, my mind, body, spirit complex, if you will, goes hand in hand with nature and the cosmos, really. And there's a reason for that. There's a science behind that. It's plasma. It's energy flow through toroids and plasma tethers and currents, or what you may call ley lines or meridians or nadis in the East. But I feel the change in energy and the cycles and the alignments every year. And the last couple days in particular has been very heavy. It's been due to, it's not only a solar flare that happened 2 days ago, but also spring. So about 2-3 days ago, right around the time there was a solar flare, I started getting these strange little electrical pain sensations in my heart and in my chest, and then on the opposite side in my back. And I knew immediately that these were electrical sensations of pain. All pain really is electrical sensations to the brain, and really electromagnetic charge that is bleeding in your auric field. But anyway, I knew it was a chakra, a heart chakra issue. The front plasma cone coming out the front of the heart chakra and the one coming out the back, I felt them. There was a blockage there. So basically, I took in a bunch of energy through my toroidal field that came off the sun and hit the Earth's magnetosphere, and then it got blocked in my heart chakra. This has happened before. So I instinctively went into my bedroom and I laid on my bed and I started doing light body activation techniques to move the energy to make it coherent so that it could flow. And as soon as I went in with my threefold principle, my light body activation techniques, and harnessed it and started pushing on it and moving it, I start to get these electrical discharges. They're kind of like orgasmic discharges that fire off on the sides of my head, and that's from that toroidal sphere around my brain. It gets ignited and the energy starts moving around and conducting, and I start pushing on the charge, and then it starts free flowing and honking in my torus, and then I started getting electrical discharges, orgasmic discharges all over my toroidal field, on my leg, on my head, random discharges, which is very common. But basically another thing happened, and that was the unlocking of my emotions. So I didn't know at the time, but my heart was blocked, just some shit that I was going through. And it occurred to me that I hadn't been very emotional in a very long time, like months. I hadn't cried in at least 3 months, and that's not a good sign even for a man sometimes. So oddly enough, well, not really odd, because it's your emotions are symbiotic with your chakras. In fact, you're like playing a spectrum, a scale of chakras with each emotion, with the frequency that corresponds. And the same thing with your thoughts. They all have a frequency that ignites a chakra and moves energy. But my heart blew open when I started pushing on this blockage, and I got emotional and I teared up. And I was like, I knew it, this was a blocked heart chakra. So basically, I made this video to tell you all this isn't gonna stop. The energy is gonna continue to increase and flow in the Earth's magnetosphere from the sun, all the charged particles. It's gonna enter into your auric field, and it's gonna get blocked where it gets blocked. And it's very common to have blockages. No one's fucking perfect, and it's all about maintaining the flow and moving the obstructions on a regular basis, kind of like going to the gym. You stretch your physical body before you work it out. It's the same thing with your light body. You have to stretch it out, and you have to feed it energy and direct energy flow into it. So with conscious breathing and light body activation. So I just want to make this video to tell you all, go into yourself and learn to feel and hone the energy flow within yourself. A lot of the pains that I have, I could have went to the doctor and got tangled up in a whole bunch of bills, and maybe even a frivolous surgery or medications. You never know. A lot of the pains that we feel are energy blockages, believe it or not. Sharp stabbing pains in your auric field. I have my Kundalini energy sometimes, and the prana that gets blocked in my front chakra channel can result in muscle spasms and twitching, sharp stabbing pains that feel like shocking sensations, all kinds of weird shit. So it all begins in the energy body, in the subtle light, and in the energy body first, and then it vibrates into matter. So it's all about keeping your choroidal field flowing. And you already know that, but I'm just here to remind you that, because it's going to get more and more hardcore. The more particles enter in from our sun, from these waves, these plasma waves, these solar flares, the CMEs, the more energy is going to pour into your torus and start unfurling your dormant light body blueprint. And you need to become aware of that so you can manually flow this energy through your torus. And it's nothing to be afraid of. In fact, it's a beautiful process, and it's cyclical. And I'm just so grateful to be here with you all. And if you need help with this process, with light body activation, DM me. We can do a one-on-one session, and I can explain it all to you in layman's terms. I really, really, really am grateful for all of you, and I love you all, and I want you to fucking stay up, all right?